Alrighty, welcome back today. As you can see, I have my Glock 20 Gen 5. Getting back into the Glocks a little bit. This one I picked up to primarily take out for deer hunting in lower Michigan. So a couple quick things. There is some laws to go over. There is some modifications that need to be done to make this a legal carryable piece to use inside of deer hunting in Michigan, at least in Michigan. So I'm going to preface this video by saying that this isn't like a end-all be-all legal advice video. So use your own research, use any advice that I say with a grain of salt, but I think there's a lot of fairly safe precedent put forth by the DNR, at least in Michigan, that would support such a thing. If you're going to be talking to different officers, like conservation officers and stuff like that, everybody's got a different opinion. So, I mean, most of them, I would assume, would get the point of what you're trying to do here, and that is definitely something that we're going to go forward here. So, first, I want to go over the law. So, real quick, I pulled up on my tablet here for quick reading. We're looking for here, that goes over the firearms that you can use in Michigan. The one that we want to look at here, item B, states, a .35 caliber or larger pistol capable of holding no more than 9 shells at one time in the barrel and magazine combined, and loaded with straight-walled cartridges. So really, that opens it up for interpretation to really include any revolver, pretty much any 1911. Really, you just got to worry about capacity as well as, that size of the bullet. So really, 9mm technically you can go ahead and use. Not that I would overly suggest it, but hey, it's there. So, 10mm are getting to be very popular again since the resurgence. I was into them at one point back in the day, kind of got out of them, but history repeats itself back here on the bench with the Glock 20 Gen 5 today. So, what is something that you need to do to be able to hunt with this Glock 20? Or really any of your new 10mm. This would include the Smith & Wesson M&P 10mm. This would include the FN 510, even the High Point, whatever the hell it is, 10mm that they have. I cannot remember the letters for the title, but that is what it is. But really, it's called simply a process of putting a stop here in your magazine, so that way that you can be in compliant with the laws pertaining to the 8-round capacity. Like I said, with the 8 rounds in the mag with one, so 9 total. So what can you do to only hold 8 rounds in here? Well, Glock doesn't make an 8-round magazine. It'd be awesome if I could just go ahead and pick one up. That is all that I had to do, is buy a legal magazine. So basically, this is a Gen 5 magazine here. I picked up an old Gen 4 or whatever, the older Gen, different color follower. Will help me at least keep it a little separate. I have in the past, when I've had my Glock 40 long slide that I used for deer hunting, I carved an H on the side here for hunting. That way I could very much know that it was kind of modified. Wouldn't put that into a carry rotation or anything like that. So basically, my plan here is to try to use some empty cases to stop up the follower, so that way you can only get to that 8-round capacity. So I'm going to try first, and really there's no product being sold to my knowledge that is easy to throw in there. In the past, I put a little piece of wood. It was about this length, so I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera here, and I will pull the mag open. Yeah, actually, I'll try to do it on camera. I mean, whatever. It's not like it's that hard, I suppose. I don't have a... maybe I should. I will be right back. All right, so this is kind of part 2 to this video. Obviously, I was going to try a 450 round. That failed. So I went a little bit bigger and got a block of dowel wood. And I'm going to give this a go. So pretty much it should work. Might be a little on the too big side or make the mag really fucking springy, but we'll see what happens. So I'll go ahead and get this stuff put back together. Actually, I think it will work if I can get this feathered in here. Okay, so that's a little on the big side. So this is not overly easy. Okay, so I got it back in the mag. Apologize, try to follow YouTube's policies in terms of, you know, what they consider a modification or whatnot. But so I'm going to go ahead and put these in the magazine. Again, the magic number I'm looking for is 8 rounds or less, technically. If it doesn't hold quite 8, then I'm okay with that, because I can always shorten that little wooden dowel plug. But I do want to try to get as close to that 8 as I can. I think that's 7. And that's not allowing anything more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can live with 7. If anything, I think that should hit the mark there. Like I said, that dowel is a little wider than, you know, like the 450 case, and that follower was causing it to slip down in it. So obviously with the wooden dowel being wider, it's not going to let it go down as deep. So I probably could have shortened it up to get to that 8 round mark, but I'm going to just leave it be because it seems to take the 7 just fine. And if anything, I am even closer on the side of the law. Yeah, that 7 one's a bear to get in. So that, you know, if I were stopped by a conservation officer, I would definitely take apart the mag, show him, do whatever I needed to do, but prove to him that 8 round, or it's not even capable of holding 8 rounds, so, in the magazine. So, all right, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, so that's just something I've done. You can tell me your experiences or other things you've tried, but you know, that's kind of just a rough idea of how I have done it in the past. So, all right, well, thanks for watching.